everyone, Michael Michalski here with Stockwits Academy. Thank you for joining me here today. Now before we begin here, please like my video. Don't forget to hit subscribe at the bottom there. And just remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I just love stocks, and more in particular, I love SOS, and that's what we're here to talk about today. We have some breaking news with SOS that was released this morning, and I just want to provide some clarity for everyone on what's going on with SOS and why I feel this stock is going to be going parabolic in the very near future. And I think it's a very valuable stock, and I believe that the short sellers are really coming on strong, and we need to believe. We need to believe in the due diligence that we have, believe in the news and the information that they are presenting to us. And that's what we're going to go ahead and talk about here today. And I'm going to share with you what my vision is about SOS and what I believe they're going to go ahead and do with their organization and the whole blockchain aspect of it. So stay tuned. So the first news article I want to share with you is the one that was released by SOS on March 24th. Okay, so it states right here that SOS takes initial steps to establish a digital asset exchange. Okay, so keep in mind here, now this news article was provided by SOS Limited. Okay, it is right from the company, as all news articles come from this particular news source. Okay, so like Johnson & Johnson, any other big organization, Microsoft, they would release the press article themselves. So at the bottom here, when you scroll, source SOS Limited. Now keep in mind, when they went ahead and released this, they actually went ahead and outlined specifically what the risks are involved with going in with SOS. So take a look here. We have SOS cryptocurrency, the fact that they're in China, policies, anything of that nature is all listed here by the organization. So I strongly believe that they're putting the information right in front of us. It's just up for us to just read it, take it, and understand it. And that's what I'm going to help you understand here today. So let's take a look at the next one here. All right, so here's what I wanted to share with you, the news article that was released. SOS partners with Carnegie's affiliate to establish a supercomputing center. So here's what SOS wants to go ahead and do. Now, SOS and Carnegie received its business license on March 27th, okay? So it's a state-owned enterprise, okay? So the government owns this organization. So I just want to make sure that everyone here understands that. They have the backing by the government. That means that they have done their due diligence on SOS. So it's a state-owned enterprise, and both parties will contribute to the resources to establish a supercomputing center. Okay. Now, in regards to the capital, about $9.17 million worth. Okay, SOS and Carnegie's capital contribution will be in a ratio of 51 to 49. So SOS will have that control. Okay, so now just to everyone to understand, I strongly believe that SOS is growing to be one of not only the largest crypto miner in the world, but they're creating a digital asset exchange to not only create but as well as post and sell NFTs, but they want to go ahead and establish the whole insurance aspect behind it. They have an insurance business that they've already are known for back on the China mainland there. So having said that, I believe that SOS is going to go ahead and create a digital asset exchange, kind of in around be the Amazon, the entire crypto space, not just NFTs, not just Bitcoins, but the entire crypto space. Okay, so the mission, the JV mission, is to establish the first large-scale supercomputing center in China and to become the principal data and supercomputing and R&D base in China. This is large news for SOS. Very large news. And unfortunately, SOS has not performed in this news today. And I strongly believe it's because of the irregular options that we're seeing within SOS. These shorts are shorting the stock by at least over 200% from the last time I've checked. And I strongly believe that SOS is going to be squeezed. We need SOS Limited to go ahead and release financials so we can go ahead and have a clear idea and indication on where they're going to be in the future, so we can better understand that and project that. Essentially what SOS is doing is they're laying the groundwork to create that digital asset management exchange. Now, in order to do that, they need to create a hosted environment. It's a SaaS-based model. So they're creating a supercomputing data center with an organization and affiliate where they have 51% control of the entire process. This is big news for SOS. And we need SOS to continue to disseminate news. If they disseminate that news, we will continuously see the building blocks that are necessary in order to take that organization to that digital asset exchange goal. I strongly believe, based on the foundation that SOS has created for us and the reports that they have disseminated, SOS is looking to be one of the largest crypto mining exchanges in the world. Now, one of the biggest downfalls about crypto mining and in the whole NFT and token space is want to have a certification. People want the insurance and comfortability that this token is authentic. And with SOS's insurance business and what in the previous press releases they have released, I strongly believe that SOS is going to go ahead and ensure that that NFT or that particular token that you're purchasing is actually an original NFT, an original token, not a counterfeit or a duplicate per se. The other part is one of the other big problems about the whole crypto mining space is everyone wants to know where that token was born. People don't want to purchase tokens when they're born in, areas or countries where, they really don't agree with, or maybe the laws are less stringent. One of the things that I've shown you in the SOS press release is they state right there, China has different cryptocurrency rules and regulations. That is a red flag for investing within our company. They tell you that on their own press release that they have disseminated to us. So what I'm saying here is you have to go ahead and read and look at the building blocks they're doing to create that SaaS-based infrastructure, that digital asset exchange. They want to go ahead and compete with the likes of, strongly believe in SOS, and I really feel that with this news that was released today, it's going to go up. It's just a matter of time. We need to hold strong and we need to believe in the due diligence that we have, because we are SOS and we have the emotional intelligence. I'm showing it to you right here. It's in front of our screens. We just need to read it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please hit like, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.